Wow, friends, I have important news to share with you this Thursday. About 90 Democrats are now urging the Biden administration to do more for the American people. Lawmakers want to send out more relief checks to offset inflation for those who are struggling financially. So, friends, this may be approved this fall. Please make sure that you watch until the end of this video, as I will be covering all of the details. Also, to say thank you for being here and for being part of this community. I will be announcing several winners tomorrow for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways.
I feel like I'm going to repeat myself a little bit here, but in the healthcare, I'm sorry, strike the last word. Thank
5
you.
minutes.
Within healthcare, we have completely removed any cost transparency or decision-making from any patients, okay? The more that we continue to remove any negotiating ability, the more that the costs are going to go up. This amendment will completely neuter the negotiation ability of pharmacy benefit managers and insurance companies to negotiate down the pricing. Why will it do that? Because you're eliminating their ability to group into and select which pharmaceuticals are more cost effective for the outcomes of that patient. Now, to suggest that they don't care about outcomes is ridiculous. If you have normative data and you're covering the lives of millions, if not hundreds of millions of patients, you know statistically what is the best prescription what has the best outcome for a patient statistically. And yes, while that sometimes a doctor may disagree with that prescription, at the end of the day, the doctor is practicing medicine, okay? And having more eyes on that decision is helpful. The current law allows for a patient to circumvent whatever prescription that they've been placed on step, given, after they fail or given a doctor's ability to break the glass, if you will. But if you eliminate the ability to group and create formularies and be able to determine what prescriptions are preferred, then you're eliminating their ability to negotiate with pharmaceutical companies altogether. And I think that this will be a dangerous step to allowing pharmaceuticals to skyrocket.
A group of U.S. representatives has introduced the American Family Act. This legislation would make the previously expanded and improved monthly child tax credit permanent. During the peak of the crisis, the American Rescue Plan Act provided relief for households through a series of payments and credits. One of those was a supercharged version of the child tax credit. Beginning in July of 2021, the IRS began distributing nearly $93 billion in advanced child tax credit payments to American families. Mailing the payments and monthly installments was not the only change. The credit was also bigger. The expanded credit reached more than 61 million U.S. children. And studies suggest that it made a tremendous impact. In 2022, the law reverted to the normal child tax credit. Under the current law, the child tax credit is worth up to $2,000 per qualifying child under the age of 17. That's a smaller credit and a change from the age limit in 2021, which included children who were 17 years old. Representative Rosa DeLauro, Susan Delbene, and Richie Torres would like to see the return of the expanded credit and would like to make it permanent. Currently, only eligible individuals and families can receive up to $1,200 in tax credits if they meet certain eligibility requirements. You can apply for the credit through December 31st, 2023. In addition, New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham approved rebates for their residents. The payments include a refundable income tax rebate of $1,000 for married couples who file joint returns, and $500 for single filers and married individuals who file separately. The state of Massachusetts also began paying out state tax refunds in November 2022, and those payments are essentially over. However, late filers have until September 15, 2023, to get their tax returns in and still qualify for this rebate. According to NBC News, a group of nearly 90 Democratic members of Congress urged President Biden in a letter Wednesday night to do more to address the burden of student debt. The letter, which was led by two progressive lawmakers, Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Ayanna Pressley, is also signed by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and other Democrats. It was sent to the White House just one day before the anniversary of President Biden's initial announcement that he would cancel $10,000 in federal student loans for millions of student loan borrowers. The lawmakers wrote, "Although the Supreme Court has chosen to stand in the way of your initial student debt relief plan, we recognize that as President of the United States, you have additional tools to provide relief. Working and middle-class families need this relief to come as soon as possible." The lawmakers stress that they remain concerned about the Education Department's projections that student delinquencies and defaults will spike without additional relief. This is once repayment resumes on October 1st, after several years-long pause during the crisis. The Democrats also added, "We urge you to reject bad partisan attempts to delay relief and carry out your efforts to help borrowers as quickly as possible." Immediately after the Supreme Court's decision, President Biden outlined new measures to help people repay student loans. The White House this week launched its SAVE plan. It is an income-driven repayment plan for borrowers. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer celebrated the SAVE plan as a step forward in helping people with student debt. Senator Warren cautioned in a recent tweet that Republicans in Congress are trying to repeal this relief. Chuck Schumer also said in a statement, "The fight to cancel student debt is far from over, but this is a massive step in the right direction." Groups of House and Senate Republicans have each released their own legislation to tackle student loan debt this summer, though it is not clear either package has Democratic support. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about student loans being canceled? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. My dearest friends, tomorrow I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.